G'day everybody, how are you going today? It is so very good to see you. Just a very quick update. We are now in stage 4 lockdowns. We can pretty much only leave our house for food, emergencies and 1 hour of exercise within 5 kilometres of our home. So I'd like to apologise in advance for the lack of backgrounds and changes in what we do. It's all going to be fairly home base related. The photography industry is one industry which is actually being closed, along with the filmmaking industry. So we're officially being told, shut your business, stay home. Luckily I can do this from home. So here we are. Yesterday, when I got home from my last shoot for, I would say, quite a long time, I had a nice little shoot, and you can see some pictures here. Can't really show them to you because the client hasn't even seen them yet. Had my last shoot yesterday. Great, and I got home and lo and behold, you already know what it is. That's a bit exciting, isn't it? Yeah. It's been a bit of a wait. I'm okay with the wait because some of the best things in life take time. And new camera gear, which you might keep for 10 or 20 years, it's worth waiting for in my world. Anyway, so it's here, the 24 to 200, 4 to 6.3 Z mount super zoom, and it can go on any Z camera, whether it's the Z50, which we're shooting on here, whether it's the Z6, which we're shooting on there. Today with the 35mm at 1.8. Some people thought the 20mm was a little bit wide. I liked it. I think it was because I was doing this, because I was standing and I was a bit excited or something, I'm not sure. But today I'm sitting and I'm a bit further away. So hopefully no seasickness for some. And, well, also fits on this, doesn't it? The Z7. Today is really, firstly, about just saying, hey, I'm excited it's arrived. It's been arriving all over the world for the last 2 or 3, maybe even 4 weeks I've been hearing in the comments here. So thank you everyone for letting me know. Let's unbox it and then let's have a bit of a chat about what's it good for. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be quick and we'll get it done. All right, let's do it. So, how have you been? Let me know in the comments how you're going. Are you into stage 4? Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. Okay, we've got a lovely bag which doubles as a cleaning cloth. Over here. Don't we love how polystyrene's not a thing anymore? The world's worked it out and everything is done with cardboard. It's like a jigsaw, like a puzzle, like a Chinese puzzle, isn't it? It's great. And much more easily recyclable than polystyrene. Oh, here it is. There it is. Oh, it's got a good heft to it. I like it. I was worried that it might have been a little bit like the DX lens, the kit lens that comes with the Z5, Z50. Sorry, good lens, but it's just like all plastic. There it is, in all of its glory. Huh? Let's dive into talking about it. So this is a full frame lens, compact. Very similar size to the 85. I mean, all of these lenses are the same. Let's just have a quick look. I broke my glasses. Yeah, it's not very cool. I do have another pair, but this is funnier. So let's go with this for right now. So what we have here is the 50, the 50mm, the 24 to 70. These are almost exactly the same size. And the 20mm right over here on the edge. And this here is the new lens. And they're all very similar in size and weight. Anyway, let's unlock that. I'm going to unlock it. And extend it. Oh yeah. Well, there you go. That's really well balanced. It's the first time I've done it. I'll take these off because these are a bit disturbing, aren't they? Yeah, good balance, very smooth action. That feels, I had one of these way back. I had a, I can't remember, was it like an 18 to 200 for my D2X? It was a DX lens. Similar sort of size, but it didn't feel like this. And it didn't have the lock. And it ended up protruding and breaking simply by me walking. I walked up a hill with the camera slung over my shoulder. This thing with gravity came out and it got ruined just by that process. So a lock is great. We love a lock. That can't happen. Beautiful glass. Shall we stick it on the Z7? Let's stick it on the Z7. We'll get those out of the way. That's the 85mm off. Let's just stick it on there. Nice click. That looks and feels good. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. Let's unclick it. How does that look and feel? I think that looks and feels good. Okay, this is the very first time. Let's turn the camera on. That's a helpful thing. Minimum focus is quite close. That camera is about 1 meter, 3 feet, and that is, as we can see, in focus. Okay, so this is the Z6 that we're shooting on right now, and there's a little bit of vision and really nicely stabilized. Wow, that's great. There's me. G'day, mate. Yep. Oh, I'm impressed by that. Okay, and then let's go out to 24. There you go. There's 24. You can see my mask. Have to leave the house with a mask now. There it is there on the door. I have 3. That stabilization is fabulous. The reason why the VR is so good is we've got in-body stabilization in the camera, except for the Z50, and we've got VR in the lens. So this is a great lens for the Z50 as well, giving you the massive 36mm through to 300mm. That's a lot of lens, and it works on all the cameras. The Z mount, got you all covered. Wonderful, yeah. Wow. Okay, so very first reaction, very stabilized. Stabilization is ridiculous. Very smooth action. I'm liking this a lot already, and the fact that it is full frame is very, very cool. The only negatives that I have about a lens like, well, there's 2. I suppose there are 2 negatives. One is I'm never a fan of this style of design. Makes it weaker, so you just have to be mindful that if you're running and gunning, that in this position the lens is very prone. So whenever I do shoot with a lens of this variety, I'm constantly bringing it back to home position just to be sure. It's just something you have to be mindful of. I do think a lens like this, if you whack it up here at the top, is more likely to be damaged than if you whack a lens like this at the top, which I did, as we know. If you go and watch this video here, I dropped it on the ground. Now, this thing is still going strong. We saw it with my last video. It's great. This thing, I think, would be ruined if the same thing happened to it. And then, of course, some people might be worried about the 4 to 6.3, but you are getting so much reach in such a small package. Wow. I can't wait to take it out and show you. But this is the little unboxing. This is all I wanted to show you. It's here. It looks cool. I'm impressed. Now I can feel it. The build quality is really good. And it feels great. Time to have a bit of a stretch and stand up, and finally to end things. Who is this for? What's the purpose of a lens like this? Why do you give a massive 24 to 200mm in 35mm, and in a crop sensor, as we worked out, it's something like 36 to 300 on, say, the Z50, a crop sensor camera? Why do you do it? Well, this is compact and light. It's perfect for travel. It's perfect for your family. It's perfect for all sorts of uses. This is the sort of camera that I would have with me all the time, because I'm going to be able to cover what I need to cover. And am I worried about the f-stops? No, I'm not. I'm not worried about them because the VR and the in-body stabilization is so good that will allow for the light. You can't have something this versatile in such a small package and expect it to have large apertures as well. That's just asking too much. So it's for the Z5, the Z6, the Z7, the Z50. It's for anybody who wants one lens to cover all of what they're doing. It's for watching a family play, going to sport, going hiking, going on holidays. This could be the one lens you have for your entire trip. It'll do it. Let me quickly show you what it's going to look like on the Z50. Here we are on the Z7. 1 second. I've made quite a few episodes and this is my vlogging camera, vlogging setup with the little kit lens, which I just think looks so cool, this thing, just like that. It's great. Anyway, let's pop this other lens on there. This is crazy to me. Anyway, let's pop it on. Now that is this epic lens on the Z50, and should we give it a go? Okay, so I've just hit the record button over here. It's a 30. It's 24 on a full frame. This is not full frame, 35mm, of course. And you know, let's see how it goes at 36. This is not a special rig. Anyway, I will be showing you this footage right now. Okay, well here it is. I've just hit the record button, and we are at 36mm on the 24 to 200 because we're on the Z50. We're cropped, but it's still workable. So this is a very versatile lens that's definitely going to work for the vlogger, and you can use it anytime, anywhere, for everything, as long as you've got reasonably long arms like I do. This lens can be used for so many different things, and considering its price point and what we believe, Ricky Talks has shown us the quality is quite good. I will get out there soon as best I can, because I'm not allowed to leave my house unless I'm shopping or exercising. So maybe I'll squeeze in some shots. It's just where the actual suburb that I live in is not that photogenic. I've got to travel like 5 miles. Anyway, and I'm not allowed to go beyond 3 miles. And here it is. Look, I think it could be in anybody's kit, whether it's a Z5, Z6, Z7, or the Z50. And here it is on the Z50. So please tell me, what do you think? Is the 24 to 200 Z-mount super zoom your sort of lens? And no, I definitely don't think it'll work with the teleconverters, sadly, because that would be quite an astonishing package, wouldn't it? A 48 to 400mm lens that's this plus a teleconverter. That'd be a wow moment, but I think that's too much to ask for. Anyway, what do you think? What do you think of this lens? Thank you so much for being here today. If it is your first time, well, so lovely to meet you. I'd love to see you again, so please subscribe. Please share. Please like. And if you'd like to watch over 200 episodes right now, you can just click on the Matto and Photography down there and dive on in. Lovely. Please, wherever you are in the world, I hope you are well and safe and surviving. These are very serious times, and just as a little channel note, I want to continue to bring positivity to the world, and that includes the photography industry, which is clearly under a lot of pressure, and there is no company that wouldn't be feeling that the world is a very different place from what it was, what they planned it to be in 2020. This time 2019, it would have been, yep, we're doing this, we're doing that, it's all good, and the world is now a very different place. So I am going to continue to bring positivity across all of it. And you know, we've talked about the amazing Canon R5 and its pros and cons. We've talked a little bit about the amazing Sony a7S III and its pros, and not really many cons, except some people might not find 12 megapixels enough. And I'm going to talk about the positive news around Nikon as well, because right now Nikon are the underdog. No question. They are third in line at the moment, and they need some positive vibes. And I also think they need a little help with their messaging. So why not help? Here I am. Here you are. Okay, see you all.